What day are we on today?
It is Wednesday the 13th.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday the 13th.
I only know that because it's bin day.
Oh, ready for the tunnel?
Yes.
Look.
Oh.
Yes, go through this tunnel.
I'm ready. It's gonna be dark. Wow.
Sorry for the swift dropping camera there. I panicked a little bit. So yeah, it's Tuesday and it's Adam's first day off, and we've decided to try a new beach today. And we are going to Mothecombe. We haven't been to this one before with the boys. So
Yeah. £5.
£5?
Yeah.
Come on.
please stay here. I presume I'm still recording.
You are recording. There's 2-3 beaches down here, remember? So just go next to this Astra.
I don't know where the exit is though. Oh, it's there, look. So yeah, just go in between here.
Look at this though.
Yeah, he's going in.
Mommy, I saw a crab. That was dreadful.
All right, George.
He wants me to pick it up. I'm not picking
What was
it up.
it?
It's a crab.
Show it.
Mommy, please pick it up. Come on, let's go. Mommy, try to not. What the heck?
Just
Pick up the stairs.
just pick it up.
No. You pick it up.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
I don't want to.
No, it's not scary. It's dead.
So the sea is, I think it's coming in. I think it's coming in because it fills this whole estuary. It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
I said it'd be cold. No one brought any jumpers or
You were
coat.
the one who said we won't need coats.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
But look, there's no one else here. It's empty. But the water's coming in, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it coming in?
I can't tell.
Look, you take a girl to a lovely beach and she's cold. You always moan that you don't like the heat.
I don't like the heat. There's a difference between not liking the heat and being freezing.
I just tried to grab the crab.
You trying to grab the crab? I don't want to grab the crab. Let's go
Don't
swimming.
be scared.
Oh, it's freezing, isn't it?
Let's go swimming.
What's it, George?
Beach.
Don't go too deep. Huh? Getting the sea and do on.
Please.
This beach is on, this is Mothecombe Beach and it's on the Fleet Estate. It's part of the Fleet Estate, which is a country estate. Had to pay £5 to park for the day, considering we're not going to be here all day because it's too cold and never going to last all day.
There's a crab in there with me.
No, there wasn't.
I've left the shoes on the rocks alright, don't
Mummy, don't be scared of the crab. Just pick it up.
You pick it up.
It won't hurt you.
You pick it up.
Ah!
Oh, I don't want to pick it up.
I'm scared. It's not alive.
Is it freezing?
Would I be the next plus size Bond girl?
Yeah.
The way I gracefully came out of the water.
Mind you, you'd be freezing in a bikini right here, wouldn't you, doing a photo shoot? If you had to do a photo shoot in this, you'd be freezing. Don't get wet, George. At least it's a very shallow look coming in,
Yeah.
so that it's no deep bits. Obviously the water comes all the way up to there, to the beach. Yeah, there's a slight brisk wind, constant wind at you, which I suppose, considering we're only in April, is to be expected. But this is a different beach to the one we normally go. We normally go ahead of us there around that peninsula and about another 4 or 5 miles along the coast where we normally go. There's a beach over there that you can get to at the moment because the tide's out, and you can go all the way up that estuary and to the beach where we've just come in there. But and you can see why when I was a kid, when my mum used to make us carry all the stuff down here, like all the cool boxes and everything. It's like he doesn't feel the cold though.
No, I know.
It's like that water's freezing, you can tell. So we picked up George's car seat, but that's only going to be for pickups, right?
At the moment, yeah, until I can sort something out with Matthew, then it can be the mornings as well.
So,
And
yeah,
I've got to pick him up from the bus.
at the house. They're not going to bring him to the door.
No, because I explained that you can't park near the house. So that's okay, I'll just walk up and get in from the coach.
Look at this, like, very soggy. That'll clean the skin off your feet from doing that. But it's a very overcast day now. It was really warm at home.
You can see that it would be absolutely packed here on a hot summer's day.
Yeah, it does get hammered. That's what I'm saying. But you've got the 3 beach. You have got the 3 beaches, but there's only 1 car park. That's all right. It's all right. Thing is that
Let him come to you and do that.
he gets wet and then he moans about getting dry. It is cold, especially on the hands. I don't know, George is not freezing. Right? Anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera off now for a bit, so I can just enjoy a bit of time with them. But just take in the views. Your feet. Huh? Okay. Look at you wet.
George, no, don't.
Where you going? Put your trousers up. He's moaning to be dry, but there's absolutely no point getting the towel out. Here she is, freezing. The love of my life. Look at that lovely smile.
I just saw her
What?
running through the ball.
The guy said don't worry, the dog will get it, but
Matthew just said to me, we're just going to sit in the car. He said, don't let me down.
it's because he's only just got
Promise
here.
me, promise me.
I hate it when he says that. Then he goes back in there, look. If he's cold, stop going in the sea.
All this water is making me desperate for me.
Don't know where you're going to go. I went on the way in the woods.
Right, George is going to be stressed now because his trouser legs come right down.
Yeah, but he's already done that once. He done it. He was like it before he went in. Let's do the other one. There you go. Well done. George is hardcore. Isn't you, George? You're hardcore. You're moaning you're cold. It is freezing now. So anyway, we're going to potter around. We'll see how long we last. I don't know how long we'll last because it's so cold. Obviously if it was warm we'd be here all day probably. But I think that they're struggling because of how cold it is now they've got wet. Whoa! Good. Now leave that! Yuck! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! He's got a crab in his hand here. Show me! Show me! He's got a massive crab in his hand. Let me see! Show me! Show me!
Baby dogs.
Put it down! Leave it! What do you do? Nips him. Leave it! had a wee in there while the rock pools. George has come over looking for her. There she is. What do you mean you didn't make it? You just weed yourself?
Yeah, I didn't make it. Glad it's not where it used to be.
You're not even 40 yet. Georgie.
I found a good position where I could make it. So, I'll have to sit on the towel on the way home.
That's worse than the kids.
George, this way, look. George.
He come looking for you, that was funny. Come on then, explain it, hold the camera and explain what happened. Make sure you keep it on yourself.
Well, I got a Frostino, didn't I? And I went for a wee before we left. And everything was cool beans. And then all of a sudden, bang! I need a wee. And Matthew was making me laugh, saying, just go and wet yourself. And I was like, no, I can't. I need to find somewhere to go for a wee. But with the cold and my leg, I didn't make it.
I told her not to get the drink.
Because I can't feel my right leg at all. My back's killing. I'm getting old.
I'm 40, you're not even 40 yet. Look at this kid, look, though. He's happy as Larry. Look, this is the happiest I've seen him in the 2 weeks off. Isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if that he sings me it.
What, the rocks?
No, just because he's cold, he's breathing.
Should we go soon then?
Yeah, I think he's reached that point where enjoyment's gone to pain.
George, we're gonna go and get in the car now? Car now? Alright, let's get changed then. Get you changed. I think he's had enough. They're cold. Yeah, only because he went looking for you. Matthew's cold. Alright, we're gonna go get in the car now. We'll walk up to the car and we'll get you changed. We'll put your shoes and that on when we get up there. Yeah, but we need to get his shoes off. On. Alright, so we'll get you changed. It's a bit cold, so we've been here about an hour. Only about an hour, but better than nothing. So off we go. One last quick look. We go back to the car now? You go back to the car?
I know it is.
And back to the car now? Alright. Did you have fun at the beach?
Yep.
What's happening tomorrow?
Haircut.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
What are you going to have?
I'm gonna.
What type of haircut are you going to have? We're going to cut it a little bit short on the sides and on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really can't wait for it. I really want my hair to get cut.
So, Emil,
So
how did you find the beach?
Yeah, it was alright. The walk back to the car was brutal though.
It's uphill there about 500 metres, isn't it? And do you want to explain again about the transport situation? Because I don't know how much on the beach you could hear when we were trying to explain it.
Oh, just that we picked the car seat up today and so his transport, he gets, at the moment he's only getting a lift home. So he picks up his car seat and until I can figure out how to get Matthew in the mornings when we're on a day shift, I'll be driving them both up in the morning. Thanks, George.
Yeah, so George is going to be getting driven to school with Matthew in the morning, and then Amy's going to pick Matthew. Yeah, and then Amy's going to pick Matthew up from school, walk home, and then George will be brought home in the minibus. So that's the plan.
So
Right,
you
Winnie?
need to print out some new pets.
Yeah. We need to print out a picture of the minibus, our car, and the school, so that we can try to transition him as easy as possible. Right, George? Did you enjoy the crab?
I enjoyed it.
Crab?
Crab!
Yeah. Did you like the crab, George? So that's us home now. It's about 4 o'clock, or just before 4. I think we were probably a couple of hours there in total, maybe like 3 if you include the travel to and from, which doesn't really count, I know, but so we're not going to do much else today. I'm going to cut the video there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed a little trip out to the not so sunny beach, but it was really nice. It was really cold. We should have had coats really. I think if we did, we would have lasted like a good while longer. But anyway, hopefully we get to go again in the next couple of weeks before May the 1st, because on May the 1st you can't take dogs there, so it means if we went, we wouldn't be able to take the dog, which is a bit of a shame. George really didn't like the leaving the beach though, the whole way, the 500 odd metres up the hill. He was headbutting me and kicking me pretty much the whole way up because he saw a kite that someone was flying on the beach that he wanted. So that kicked him off into saying kite, kite, kite constantly, and he was pretty much headbutting me and kicking me the whole way up the path. He was like on the verge of a meltdown but didn't have a meltdown, so he was like twitchy. So we got him an ice cream on the way back from McDonald's. But anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed a nice little bit of the scenery, and I will be doing a video tomorrow of hopefully of Matthew getting his haircut. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for the likes and the comments and all the subs. And if you haven't subbed, hit the sub button if you want to follow our journey. And we'll catch you again on the next one. Take care and see you soon.